Alright guys, so something magical happened today. So finally, after much prayer and thinking and positive thinking, well, let's just start off by acknowledging that about 4 days ago I made a video talking about I'm worried and that we should all be concerned because there's been no new trailer for Power Rangers and the movie comes out in 2 months. I just made that video 4 days ago, ranting about how I'm worried that this movie's gonna suck. And 4 days later we get the trailer, which now makes that video fucking obsolete. Getting into the trailer, pretty fucking good. The beginning was kind of like the first teaser that we got. It was focusing a lot on the teenagers with attitude that we're getting, but there was a lot more humor and joking around in this. So I'm very happy to see that it's not going to be a really moody, self-serious movie, that there's actually joking around going on. Awesome. The other thing that I liked is a complaint that a lot of people had, and it was something that I didn't really talk about, but it kind of bugged me as well, is in the first teaser, you know, it looks as if the kids just stumbled upon these fucking stones and they're just like, oh yeah, look, check out these fucking stones here, whatever. And it just was like, wow, so anybody could have just stumbled upon those stones. In this trailer, they actually explain, I think it's Jason who says it, that they all ended up in that place for some reason. They don't know why they were there. And so something was bringing them to that location that made them find the stones. They didn't just fucking were taking a hike together holding hands and then found the stones. Something called them there. Also, next great thing, we finally get an explanation as to why Zach in this movie is an Asian person and Billy is black. It's so that they can make a black joke and no one get offended. When everyone's glowing colors, yeah, you guys saw it. I don't need to go ahead and say it, but funny, pretty funny. We get more moody teenager stuff. We see Zordon for the first time. Bryan Cranston is Zordon. At first I was like, alright, well that's different. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting with Zordon, to be honest with you. As long as he was a floating head, I guess it's fine. It looks like they're using the same technology from fucking Krypton, but that's okay. And then there was Alpha. And we're just gonna move on! So after that, we get a little bit of the training, and what I really liked is that in the Power Rangers TV show, at least the first season, they didn't really get too much into what the base was. The base was literally just a room with a control panel and Zordon. In this one, it looks like it's a full-on spaceship that they're exploring, and there's a training section, and Zordon's face can kind of move. It looks like through different areas, because since he's being projected on the wall, he can move along the walls of the spaceship. I thought that was pretty cool. They're fighting holograms of the kind of creatures they're going to face. And everything is just kind of going well until it's morphin' time, and then it gets turned up a fucking notch. You see them in the suits, finally in motion, and it looks amazing. You see Rita in motion, and it's pretty badass. It looks like the putty patrollers are it wasn't really clear what was happening, but what it looks like is that she literally brings her staff to the ground and she can form creatures out of the ground, which I thought was, you know, it's kind of interesting. It's a different take other than some guys sculpting soldiers and then putting them down. It's a lot less, I don't know if you would call it simplified or what, but whatever. Ground creatures, whatever the case is, they start whooping ass in their fucking awesome costumes, which now at this point I don't think I have any complaints on. I don't think anybody's gonna have much complaints on it, because you can clearly see that's Billy, that's fucking Kimberly. You could see the color of the suits. It's not like fucking X-Men where every single person's wearing the same fucking black suit and the only way you can tell who they are is with their face. So you got that. You got the Zords. Okay, the Zords come in, and they're much more colorful than I thought they were going to be. I thought they were just going to be gray, silver messes with a little bit of color here and there. You can actually see, oh, that's the tiger, there's the pterodactyl, you know, like you can actually tell what they are. And then we get the thing I didn't think we were going to see, which is the Megazord right at the end, which, again, both Goldar and the Megazord, I mean, I'm not 100% feeling it. I just don't see, as far as the Megazord goes, I don't see the Transformer-esque part of the Zord. Like, when you watch the old Power Rangers TV show, although it doesn't make much sense how they fit together, you can kind of look at it and go, okay, so that leg is the tiger, that leg is a triceratops, the pterodactyl makes the body. You can kind of make out those things. With this, they just form together to make a completely different robot. And Goldar, I still don't know how I feel about Goldar. Part of me is hoping that that is not his only form, that he becomes a different Goldar at some point. but based on what they showed us, it may be pretty safe to say Goldar is only going to be a giant monster that they're going to probably vanquish in this movie, and not the character that shows up in every episode of the original show, which I find a little disappointing because I actually like the look of Goldar from the show a lot. But yeah, man, so we finally got it. I'm a little bit more excited now, and I would admit, I said it in my last video that if another trailer came out that changed my mind, I am a little bit more excited now. However, I'm still very cautious because I've been fooled before. I've been fooled. Some movies have hurt me really bad, and I don't want Power Rangers to do that. I don't want Power Rangers to take advantage of me and fucking hurt me and, you know, whatever. If the movie is just, we see who they are, they discover the stones, they train a little bit, they morph, some fight scenes, Megazord fight, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be all fine. But if the movie focuses too much on them being teenagers for a lot of it, and then the Power Ranger stuff is literally right at the end, I think there could be problems. I'm hoping it's not that. But yeah, man, you know, the thing that really stood out to me the most, that I was like, damn, this looks awesome, is Rita. Rita actually has more than one costume, it looks like. That's pretty cool. Rita looks like she's going and fucking shit up personally. In the show, she was literally just sending people down. Here, she's like on ground level, and they keep showing the medallion. Keep on showing that green medallion, and you're gonna see what's gonna happen. You're gonna see what's gonna happen when they show that green medallion. But anyway, guys, I don't want to make this a long video. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Were you like me, where you're kind of like, uh-oh, this looks like it's gonna suck, and the trailer changed your mind? Or did the opposite happen? Do you feel like now that you've seen the trailer, you're pretty sure it's gonna suck? I don't know. Me, I'm on board. I was looking forward to a silly thing. If some of you guys are taking Power Rangers too seriously, I think you need to go back and watch the original show. But yes, I am very excited for the movie. Let me know what you guys think.